Christopher Armitage. This is the Progressive Security Podcast. I'm here with James May, where he's here to act as the everyman / production extraordinaire.
Fact check this guy. Make sure he's not going on any random rants.
Call me out or support what I'm saying, either way.
Yep.
Just a little background on me that'll help inform your views on the Progressive Security Podcast. My work experience involves serving in the U.S. Air Force as security forces, where I held every position from gate guard to law enforcement officer to security in deployed locations such as the United Arab Emirates when there was concern over ISIS sectarian violence spilling over from Oman to the Emirates, as well as Kuwait during the drawdown right near the border. And I also did security for President Obama during his trip to Argentina. I also acted as a 911 operator, did security on flight lines, and as law enforcement and security shift leader. I currently own a business called Aurelius Group. I have a Master's of Science in Homeland Security, undergrad in Criminal Justice, and I am really excited to talk to everybody about the importance of national security from a bipartisan perspective, take a lot of the fear out of it. I see a lot of people on the left who feel we shouldn't have a military at all, and people on the right who are scared of things that are honestly pretty silly to be concerned about day to day for an average citizen. I want to help inform the public on what responsible national security policy looks like, help improve the discussion on both sides, help give people an idea of what they need to be telling their elected representatives they need. Some of the future episodes we're going to be working on. We're going to be talking about existential risks to the United States and humanity, nuclear proliferation, soft and hard diplomacy. I'm a big fan of the hard stuff, you know what I mean?
Oh, God.
Domestic and international terrorism, public policy, fear as a tool of control.
I think, dude, I got to chime in on that one a lot when we talk about that. I'd like... that's right up my alley.
It's definitely
that's one of my subjects that I love to like expand on and share with people.
Yeah. Tool of control.
Yeah,
Tool of control.
I'm 100% with you.
You get that limbic system glowing, and people are just a lot more easy to control when you tell them they're at risk.
Right.
That's what the evening news gets you with.
You remember that color chart?
The George Bush one? Yeah, it's purple, guys. We're in purple. Is purple worse than red? I don't know, but I'm freaking scared. Threat level midnight, watch out.
They're going to get us good, but we did it.
ISIS Part 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Oh, God.
Also, we're going to talk about kidnapping and narco-terrorism or drug-related terrorism. A lot of people don't know, actually, drugs and kidnapping fuel the vast majority of terrorist activities worldwide.
Well, and I don't know. I'm in the minority. I think we should just make drugs a little more legal.
Yeah, well, I definitely want to have some experts on to talk about that.
I would too, because that would be another one that I'm a big believer that just like doing that doesn't help anybody.
Yeah, and if anyone out there has recommendations on people we should try and interview related to that topic, I think James and I and probably a lot of listeners would be really involved to know how the world would probably... I mean, you basically take away an incentive or a tool of a lot of violent people.
That also plays in the fear of everything because they scared us to the point that they made it illegal.
Yeah, true. Just say no.
So they scared us about drugs, and then it was really easy to make them illegal, and now look where it got us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry.
That's a big waste of money, and we'll get more into the weeds on that. I look forward to talking to the experts.
Yeah, me too.
Actually, a lot of people don't know, at one point, ISIS controlled oil production facilities that were making up to $1 billion a year. Yeah, that's true.
Dude, there's so much wrong there.
Yeah,
There's so much wrong in the Middle East.
Yeah.
But that's another day, another combo.
Well, and that's we're gonna get people on as well to talk about the unique threat spectrums across the world, what we have to worry about in different regions, and like I said, the policies that we can be talking to our leaders about as far as what we need to do. Some of the people we're going to be speaking to are going to be, and some of these are already confirmed, elected political officials at the federal level, people running for office, a former head of the Department of Homeland Security, former national security advisors, experts on Russia and other nations around the world, kidnapping and terrorism experts, as well as some negotiators, federal law enforcement agents. And we're going to get in there and figure out who's evil and who isn't.
I have a bet.
Yeah.
And I'm betting it's more than less.
We better start deleting our social media. We need to start deleting our social media. They're coming after us, I think.
Oh, no. I've said some horrible things.
Everybody share
They're just jokes. They're just jokes.
If we disappear, you know why.
I got suicided.
Shot yourself 3 times in the head.
Yeah, and then hung myself.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're cool. And also we're going to speak to some college professors and who are experts in these fields, some authors. Should be great. Should be a lot of fun, and we're going to have a good time.
I think so. Well, we'll catch you on the podcast, guys.
Peace.